Hello, my loves. It's been a second since I posted on here. I don't even know if my original posts are up. If you don't know me, I'm Layla and I like to make music, and this is my second channel for kind of makeup and stuff. I haven't been very good about it, but I'm here, and I know the lighting isn't amazing, but can we move this around? One thing about me is I don't have a lot of storage on my laptop and stuff. I'll move stuff around. So I can't really edit. Oh my god, I hope this phone doesn't fall. This is a new phone. It's just too much storage space, so I'm just doing it all in one shot. I'm going on a date. It's my first date since a breakup, so let me just start doing things and I'll talk about all that fun stuff. Woohoo. First thing I'm gonna do is find my under eye primer. I'm thinking of like a yellowish blue eyeshadow question mark, and like a kind of, I really like the like a bronzed face with like a blue or a white eyeshadow. I think that's very sexy. If I can only find my primer though. You guys, I moved and then I was in Ireland for a couple weeks, so everything's just like really all over the place and haphazard. I'm just looking for my favorite under eye primer. Oh my god, I literally found it. It's the Maybelline Baby Skin. I think this is wonderful. I primed my face with Trader Joe's sunscreen, and I'm also wearing, I did a little on my brows. People make fun of my brows online because they look like Doberman brows. I trimmed them really small, but that's just because I like to shape them in my own way. I'm gonna see if I can bring this chair down too. Bee-wee! Okay, I'm lower. So I just took this, and I do my brows after I put on my sunscreen because it's very important to give your sunscreen a couple minutes to set. I hate to break it to y'all, but if there's like an SPF in your foundation, it's probably not working. It needs to be a layered sort of gig. Mixing it with things really can mess it up. So I like to wait a couple minutes for my sunscreen to dry before going in. The Trader Joe's sunscreen is a really good, like, also face primer. I just like to add the Maybelline Baby Skin for places where like I have, you know, a little bit of dryness, where like my makeup can settle. So these parts of my nose, my smile lines, and then sometimes a little on my forehead, if I give a fuck. Also, I hope the audio is okay. Sorry if it's not. Maybe it'll give you like an OG YouTuber kind of beat or kind of vibe. Not beat, oh my goodness. So my favorite concealer, this is so weird because it hasn't been that long since I've done makeup, but it feels like forever. I don't know why I smelled it. It smells like just like makeup. It doesn't have like a good smell or anything. I just kind of making sure it's, you know, putting something under my eyes. It's like not bad. It's the Sephora Best Skin Ever collection. Concealer. It reminds me a lot of Tarte Shape Tape, but like not that expensive. I wish it were like a little more creamy like this Tarte Shape Tape one is, but it ain't bad, y'all. So la, la, la. I definitely like to finger paint with my makeup. I don't understand. Okay, I need to start using sponges. I actually have 2 sponges. We're gonna try to use them one day on this channel. But sponges have always been weird to me, but I haven't given them the good college try, so I might as well. Have a bachelor's, so you know, I'm smart enough. But with brushes, like foundation brushes, I can never understand that because they just get like really like, the brush gets really saturated and then it's kind of like sticky and weird, and then when you use wet foundation on your face again with that same brush without washing it, because why would you wash it every day? It like starts to crumble and stuff on your face, and from experience, not fun. So I just use my finger, you know. If you wash your hands, it's totally fine. Use your, you know, hands to cleanse anyway. So I know some people are kind of weird about it, but I think it's perfect. It warms up the makeup, it blends it into your skin, and you just have a lot of control on it. So I was gonna talk about like the relationship. So I dated someone for a month. It was there's like someone who's like following me. I don't want them to know a lot about my life. Anyways, I wasn't expecting to be in a relationship with this person. I planned on going to grad school in New York, but then when I really considered how expensive the loans were, I realized it was like not an ideal loan situation. Some have called it predatory. This is the About Face, Halsey's brand of foundation. I really like it. It's called the Performer. Only thing I don't like is that just like spattered out, so there was like spray of that makeup everywhere. And B, I hate that I applied this to my face. Usually I apply it to the back of this hand, but this hand got dirty when I was like rummaging through my makeup bag and stuff, and I didn't want to wash it again just to use it as a palette. It's really great, but it's just not the most sanitary. Like, Halsey, babe, give it a pump, please. So yeah, I was just like, low-key, I found this person, and I was like, on their profile, they said they were like, their interests were like monogamy and then ethical non-monogamy, which is like polyamory. And so I was okay. I assumed that this person was in a relationship, and I was like an open relationship, obviously. And I was like, okay, so I won't get too attached to them. It'd be fine. And on our first date, on our way to the date, I looked at their profile and I realized that they did not say that they were partnered. They were just open to polyamory and stuff. And I'm like, wait a second, this person might be like single and everything, like completely single. And then we had our date in a place where if you watch my TikTok, which is a mess, it's really something. I had gone on a date with a guy like a week or two before who everything seemed to go great. At the end, he was like, you're amazing. You're so smart. This was a mistake. Bitch, I cried. I made a TikTok about it, and then I kind of like cataloged my journeys there. Okay, so now we have the face done. It's gonna be I'm gonna be so real. Like, there are times when you'll look in the mirror, like after wearing makeup that you apply with your fingers, and be like, and you like fix something up. But I think it's like sexy and girly when you do that. You know, just like, oh, I'm just a young woman, you know, just buttering up my face. Like, I'm just so naturally pretty. If it's a mess, anyways, now I do contour. I don't think I'm gonna do powder contour today. It's so hard. Maybe a little bit of powder contour. Let me see, my brushes are like still wet because I cleaned them. They were like sitting I think this is okay. I'm gonna use my Sephora contour. I was thinking of using my e.l.f. This one, but it doesn't give me the definition I like. It's just good for when I'm like not as into it, but I'm dressing to impress, and I also just want to feel really hot. That's another thing, by the way. My ex still follows my Instagram, and I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I follow them too, but I'm like, I never know if it's just good to not follow them anymore. But sometimes I post, like yesterday I posted a selfie, and then today I'm gonna post a selfie of this. And there's a part of me that's like, maybe I just shouldn't post, because like they'll think it's about them. But honestly, I've always been a poster, and like if they think that it's about them, let them, because they left me. And like, honestly, what fucking ever. When you're getting over someone, and I am, that can't enter your mind. It's a fucking fly. California, flies everywhere, love it. Anyways, I'm like getting so off topic, whatever. This is Sephora contour. If you're a pale bitch, it's so good. There's a little bit of hard pan, but that's probably my bad, because, you know, like a wet foundation and then you put your brush, it's gonna happen. But I think this gives me like great definition. It's so natural. I love it for my nose too. I'm gonna do it on my nose as well. Really great stuff. Oh, wait, that wasn't my contour brush. This is my contour brush. That was my face powder brush. Whatever, we make it work. We're hot, we're smart, we're cool. It's fine. My nose contour brush, which is this one from e.l.f. My favorite face brushes are Real Techniques. I like e.l.f. Okay, whatever, I'm blabbing. So I have my first date with this person, and it goes really, really well. We find like this bird together that's like, gosh, it started well because halfway through this date, like I'm like apologizing for being late for the millionth time, because I was late and I felt so fucking bad about it. I'm just bad at like, I'm not usually the late person, I swear to God, but it's bad time management that day. And I had like to get ready for my grad photo shoot, and I was also like, I'm not looking for love, I'm looking for a hookup, so I don't care that much. But like halfway through the day, they're like, it's okay, just, you know, I'll forgive you if you let me take on a second one. And I was like, oh my gosh, someone who's actually communicating with me. Nose contour done. What do we do next? Well, yeah, so I'm first gonna get my eyeshadow primer. Where is she? Girl, where are you? Pookie, where are you? I missed you. I need to see you. It's, who the fuck is calling me? I have to edit. Sorry guys, that was my job. They wanted to see if I can onboard tomorrow. Thank God though, because a bitch needs money. So I found the ColourPop. I don't know what the fuck happened here. It's fucked up, but it's the Party Proof concealer, primer. It's like maybe good. I don't fucking see shit on the wand anytime I use it, but I never crease with it, so I don't know. I used to use the Urban Decay primer and that was honestly great, but then at some point I just had it for years and I was like, I cannot keep doing this. Cause some of y'all just play with putting stuff on your face. I don't. Cause it's all fun and games until shit gets fucking fucked. And then you feel stupid and then it's too late and I have a lot of health anxiety, so figure that out. But the Urban Decay is so expensive, so so I'm just doing it la 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 la. And no, we're not done with the face. I just like to get the primer, kind of let it set, because if you have wet primer and you put an eyeshadow brush on, no girl. Okay, for bronzer I'm thinking my NYX one. Unfortunately I forgot to clean my fucking bronzer brush, but what am I do? What the fuck am I gonna make do with actually? I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, wait. Wait, this is actually my setting powder brush, so I can use this for bronzer. We're back. This is so good. I have to say, NYX, what the fuck? Because this is, how many grams is this? It's like, okay, oh yeah, 9.5 grams, $9, okay? Then NYX comes out with their new and improved Buttermilk bronzer, which I have. And this is $10 for, where does it say it? 5 grams. 5 grams, 9.5 grams, same price. This might actually be a couple dollars cheaper. And this is the lightest shade. I literally thought I got the wrong one when I got home put on, because this is so red. I still like it, and I like it for that like kind of like trashy, like early 2000s, like over bronzed look. And I mean, it's specifically trashy for white bitches to do it. That's what I mean. Like I love that like party girl look with like the intense smoky eye. Like it's a very specific style. I love that. But that's not what I thought I was signing up for. It looked so light. They had it on an albino woman and it looked light on her, and I'm like, liars. Anyways, but I really like this NYX. Oh, I think there's a little bit of wetness on here because there's a little hard pan coming, but it's this NYX bronzer. You see that? Yeah, I love this color on me. Oh yeah, this brush is so wet, whatever. Hard pan, you can just take off hard pan with like tape. It's really no biggie. Relax. You're kind of embarrassing me. I'm so annoying. La 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 la, burns on my face. And yeah, I'm just kind of blah, 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 blah. And if you over bronze, that's what setting powder is for. You setting powder, right? We'll take care of that later. So, oh fuck, I forgot to put on blush. See, it's fine. Guys, it's fine. Be nice to me. I'm so annoying. That's probably why I got broken up with. Actually, oh wait, didn't get into that. Okay, so the first date's great, and I'm like, hold the fucking phone. And the things just keep getting better. Like they treat my body well and everything. And there are some things that are not perfect, but I'm ignoring them, which is not a good idea. But I'm just like, I'm really enjoying being this person. And I've never been in a relationship before. And I was very mentally ill in high school and also unmedicated. And also I'm just kind of like weird. Like, and I'm not saying this to be any sort of like, I'm not talking down on other women at all. But when you're like a queer woman and when you like wearing fun colors or you're like really expressive and stuff, that's not the kind of thing that guys go for, you know? And so it was crazy that I met someone who like bought me dinner and who kissed me gently. And I don't know, at first the connection wasn't so strong, there'd be awkward silences, but I really was looking for like a fun fling, and this guy was treating me well. And then slowly, like I think our third date, I was just like tired. When I'm tired, I get really silly goofy, and it just destroyed my inhibition. I was just very much myself around him, and something just like changed, and there was like this genuine connection with this guy. And oh yeah, it was a guy, whatever. The person who's following me is probably now gonna think that I'm straight because I dated a man. They're probably gonna jump for joy like a fucking weirdo, but what the fuck am I gonna do about that? Anyways, sorry. I shouldn't apologize so much, but here I am. I'm so blushed right now. It's crazy. This is the e.l.f. camo one, by the way. I think it's camo blush, yeah. For which is a stupid name. Like, I know they have like camo line, but like, what does camo blush mean? You know, like, because it blends in. It doesn't. It's supposed to be pigmented, and it is. I really like that blush. For a while, I was like, I'm not gonna get that blush. I don't need it. I just think I need it because I like buying things. But that's actually a great blush. I just put too much of it on, but that's okay. I'm gonna put a little more bronzer on just to add depth. I know, crazy. But I was really starting to like this guy, and I hadn't done anything with anyone in a while, and I let my guard down for him, and he was my first boyfriend, which is crazy. But there were things, and I feel weird saying them, but I'm gonna say them because I think it's educational, and I think it's not me dragging through the mud, it's just me being honest. He was a recovering alcoholic, and I didn't know how far along he was, but I started to suspect that it hadn't been for a very long time. And I had seen Sex in the City. So on that show, Sex in the City, great show. Not perfect, but a great show. Carrie, who is the main character, she dates this guy who's like not completely a year through recovering from alcoholism yet. He's close, but he's not a year yet. And it's recommended within it that you're not supposed to date for the first year. And so I started feeling, you know, I was worried because my guy, you know, it was still in his first year. And I think like the last week that we dated, I found out that he was only like, had been sober for like 2 months when he met me. He's only been sober for 3 months now. And yeah, I started to suspect that. I trusted that like he knew what he was doing and that he was ready for being with me, because and you can call it mental illness, you can call it whatever you want, like yada yada yada, but it's so rare for me to like click with someone that when I do, it really feels special, and I really think it is. But one day, a couple days ago actually, after I came home from Ireland and we were together for a second, he calls me when I'm in Target and breaks up with me. And first he said that he was scared because things were moving too fast. And I knew that he'd progressed fast in other relationships, so I kind of was like, I like maybe jumped the gun a bit, but I really feel like when it's with the right person, like if you jump the gun and you're like, oh, we should do like this, and it's like an extra step, that person can say, I'm really into you, I want to keep doing this, but I don't want to go that fast, you know? And then I also tried to like tell him, I was like, this is my first time in a relationship. Okay, so what am I doing next? I just did the powder. It's the Rimmels Under Eye Stay Matte powder. This has literally been like a holy grail since high school too. Like these two come in clutch, y'all. I know what the fuck I was doing, but with good enough makeup, if you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you can still look good. Remember that. I'm gonna use my Revolution Fix and Glow Setting Spray. I don't like that it has glitter in it. You can't see it, but I didn't realize it has glitter in it, and I'm not a fan of that, but I bought it, so I'm gonna use it. And of course, now I remember I forgot to contour over that again, and oh my god, I have to leave in like 15 minutes. But it's fine. It's all fucking fine. And I've also was put on highlight, but it's all fine. Contour a bit though. But he also, I was like, is it because I asked if we could like plan a place together. To be fair, the economy is terrible. He lives with his parents. I might have to move like far away if that wouldn't work. And also he like lived with an ex who he dated for not a long time. So, and again, I'm gonna say like, hey, and I also wasn't saying to him even now. I was like, we should like, you know, think about it, because I have my own place for 2 months and everything. So I was just, maybe it was too much, but for the right person, they wouldn't just give up on me that fast. And I firmly believe that. I was like, was it that? Like, I'm sorry. And I was like lowering my standards by the minute. I was like, if I'm too mean to let me know, I'm sorry. Like, you don't have to text me a minute. It's okay. Like, I was actively lowering my standards, which don't do that, bitch. But he also said that a part of it was that he's been back and forth dating and drinking for a while. And it's pretty clear I wrote a song about it. And it's difficult because I've had to reconcile with the fact that it is for the best for him and for I that he does not date me or anyone. because he hasn't been sober for a year. And even then, like, if someone's like, I hit my year, let's date, that's also like probably not a good thing either. But it's also shitty of him to make me think that that could happen. He's a little older than me, like a few years, and I feel like he should have had like the maturity to decide that. I hated that he was like, he said that he was scared of being alone, and that's why he jumps into relationships, because I was like, well, I'm scared of being alone too. And I've been alone my whole life. So I was like, and I was ready to give so much to him, and I told him that. I knew at some point that we weren't gonna happen, but I just had to leave him with the knowledge that I would have really fought for us. And as I've been thinking, I've kind of been realizing that his commitments to other girls and to me in the past, and other people, he's bi, I'm not gonna like just say, he doesn't just date girls. Brush. This is not my only fucking makeup brush. Why did I not realize this? It's not my only blender brush. Where's my other one? I don't fucking know. But I realized that the way that he, you know, spent money on me, and the way that he was like really, you know, passionate with me, it was his alcoholism. He's not currently drinking, but you know, there's like associated traits. There are things people do to cope. And I just realized that, you know, maybe he didn't really like me like I thought he did. And that was really difficult, but it was really important to understand that I was being treated, and he was like buying me such nice things, and he was very respectful about my body. And we had so much fun together for the short time we had together. But I was not being treated that way because I was me. It was because he was him. That was crazy. And once I realized that, it kind of, it's been helping me gain closure. Mind you, he broke up with me 2 days ago? No, 3 days ago. I'm doing well. And there was like little moments where I have little tears in my eyes, and I just think like, I think to myself, damn, like, if only we had met later. But honestly, there were things that were not perfect. There were things that I realized I would have been settling for if I hadn't been like yanked out of it. And I realized that I can give a lot to a person, and that's an important thing to know about yourself, is how much you can give to someone before you let it derail you. I remember someone said it was a gift from God, and people like that. He broke up with me, and low-key, yeah. I don't believe in God, but I am like spiritual, and I think that like spiritually speaking, I think that when people are talking about spiritualism and they're talking about God, they're talking about the same energy to an extent, unless you're doing it to take away people's rights, in which case you just suck. Where's my I have like this NYX jumbo eye pencil. There it is. Amazing. I literally have a date at 6:30, and it's a 10-minute walk, and it's 6 o'clock, so chop chop, Layla. But yeah, and it was like, I don't know, now that I'm more open by the fact that it's a man. I identified as bisexual for a while. Then I dated a girl who made me think that, who was like pretty biphobic, and I thought that I was gonna marry her, so I was like, sure, I'm lesbian. And I also read the lesbian master doc, and it definitely changed my perception of men, and I'm very like, I think I'm like 2% attracted to men, and then 98% attracted to women, like in terms of like who's out there. Oh yeah, I was in the next jumbo eye pencil. Who's fucking watching this for the who's fucking watching this in general? If you're watching this, comment like pineapple, and I love you, and I hope you're learning something from my, I wouldn't say mistakes, but experiences. But there was just so much like comp het involved. And I remember I had a friend who is no longer a friend, and that's another story, who said that there is like privilege to dating men, and there really is, and it can be nice, you know, especially in the society. Men just make a lot more than women on average, and it was nice to date someone who would just buy me things. If you're watching this, it's not the only reason I dated you. Why am I talking to you? You're not watching this. You didn't even know that I like really care that I made music and stuff, which is crazy. Like, the settling. But it just made me fall into like the same routine of what it is to be a woman in a relationship with a man. And I remember thinking in the relationship, like, wow, what a fever dream. Like, I have a boyfriend. Like, that's so crazy and cool. And now I'm like in the fever dream of like, I literally was on the phone at Target being like, you don't have to spend much money on me, and you don't have to do this. You don't have, I'm sorry, I'm so needy. Like, you can just text me like whenever you're ready and stuff. Girl, stand up. Girl, stand up. And I was buying him a birthday gift too at the time. Like, it's cool to know that I can love someone so much and so fully that I can sideline my life, but also, I hope I never do that again. I won't. And I got a really good song out of it. The Last of the Wine, that's a banger. So you win some, you lose some. But at the end of the day, I'm the hot one. And I'm about to go on a date, and I'm so excited because she said she wanted to get pho, and I was like, I've never had pho, so I should get it. But then she said that she wanted to go to a place that's like nearby, and I know that place, and they have like Thai food too, and I love pad see ew. It's raining pad see ew. I'm using this blue velvet palette. It's not doing what it usually does. I probably just fucked something up. I don't know. I guess I was moving too fast with it. Sorry. I'm so silly. So I have this blue here, and then I think what I'm gonna do I want to take this brush? I don't even know what the fuck this brush is. This is like from an Ulta thing. Oh my god, I'm so like out of it. I saw like the light on this, and I was like, my phone's dead. I thought this was my phone, my mirror. I'm fucking dumb. Not this one. I'm gonna use my Mimosa palette from BH Cosmetics. Rest in peace, Mimosa palette, because they don't sell this shit anymore. I think BH Cosmetics is going out. They're seeing better marketing. I'm taking the shade called Sunny, and I'm just going It's kind of weird because they're like the colors of my school or my alma mater now. Holy shit, I'm a fucking Ellen bitch. UCLA, but yeah, I think I might take a little bit of this looking good, but I think I might go into this Juvia's Place palette, which I love. I think every girl and boy needs a colorful palette. I'm gonna take this shade Lucky. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take the shade Flower Petals, which is like in between, and I'm gonna put it right here, and that's gonna blend it. Yeah, I'm literally a genius, you guys. I don't know if you know that. Okay, so I'm taking that. Then I'm gonna kind of rub it on my hand a little bit because who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? And then I'm gonna take this shade called Daffodil. It's like this really pretty yellowy shade. The glitters in here are not what they should be, but it's so pretty. La, 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 la. Then I wanna take Blue Velvet palette, right? Am I? Sure, whatever. Fuck it, we ball. Take this shade called Ophelia. It's really pretty. And then, yeah. God, it's 6:04. I have to leave soon. I feel like an asshole though, because I cannot pay for this girl's dinner. I can barely afford my own. I literally am just vibing. I literally am working minimum wage right now, but I'm hoping to get an upgrade, please. But that's the eye look. We're not done though. You think we're done? You thought you just fell out of a coconut tree? You exist in the context of all that you came before you. I think let's say, actually, first, I'm gonna take this Fenty Beauty. I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry, that was really weird. I'm sorry. I made it weird, guys. Take this glittery. It's by Fenty Beauty. It's the Kilowatt and the shade Side Chick. Low-key, it kind of sucks. It's really pretty when you're just like wearing it on like bare skin and you're just doing a light thing. Otherwise, it moves everything around. So I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. It's so funny because my ex is gonna see this on my Instagram story. He's gonna be like, okay. Because I literally, also I was on the phone with him. And that's what I say about like it feeling like, you know, him dating me the way he did was like, you know, related to his like former addiction. Well, it's still an addiction, but you know what I mean? Like, he's not actively using. I'm not gonna, like, I respect it, and I'm very much hopeful that he'll be sober and stay sober, but he was so cold on the phone. I remember I was like, well, can we, what if I did, but I understand, but you don't want to be like that, but, you know, and then I had like this whole thing where I just told him like how I had wanted to fight for us, and I really believed that we can make it work, and then I was like, okay, bye, unless you have anything you want to say, and he was like, nope. Nope. Yeah, I gotta respond to things like that more, because that's actually so funny of him. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little more nose contour. I usually do like nose contour again after I do my highlight, because I know I blend out my nose contour a little bit, and nose contour is my favorite thing. I look good in the mirror, and then once I like take selfies, like I feel like my face warps so much, and so I like to just really be defined and keep that definition. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do my fucking eyeliner. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I might be a little late. I might be a little late. I'm gabagool. It's okay. I look really good. And I'm also trying to like not censor myself in dates. Like, I was just thinking I'll probably end up telling them that the first time I fell in love with Patsy Ew was when I was like playing Animal Crossing in high school and listening to true crime podcasts. And that's like, I'm not one of those people who thinks like, oh, I listen to true crime, I'm so quirky. Like, it's genuinely like, I hope it doesn't seem like a red flag. I'm not one of those people who's like, this is my favorite murder. Like, I just do find them interesting. And I also am writing a book that involves like murder and stuff. So it is important research to me. Oh my gosh. Also, I'm blabbing a lot. I should just stay on topic. So yeah, I don't want to censor myself too much. I just kind of want to like be myself, and that's the best way to do it. I literally approached, it's really, you know, it's really interesting cosmically. I really went into the date with this guy being like, I'm just vibing. It's going to be so unserious. I'll just be fucking weird. And if he doesn't like me, that's fine. And then we dated for a month. And I thought that, I don't know. Oh yeah, also he literally did the whole like, I don't want to get married thing. He's gonna get married. He's probably get married in a fucking week, which will be really sad for him because that's not good for recovery. But I wouldn't be surprised if he just like hopped out with it, low key. But I do think it's beautiful that a couple of days ago I was like crying and I was like just ready to fall asleep, and then now here I am like, I think that's beautiful, and I think it's beautiful that I can love. I just need to think about who I love next time. Because scoop, that was a bad idea. Do you like my Scooby impression or my Shaggy impression? Okay. Also, I really like using this fan. I used to think fan brushes were stupid. I was like, they don't work. Yes, they do. Fan brushes are great. Oh, do you see that? Fuck yeah. Probably getting. Oh yeah, I have this like white skirt on that I'm obsessed with. That I've like washed like twice. I wore it like all over Ireland too, which is still a crazy experience. I got to do that. La la la. I'm looks maxing right now. Do you guys see that? I did my fucking. Oh, for that I have to spray my face. I think I'm gonna do a little more of something on my brow bone. Maybe something like this. My eyeshadow was maybe too bright for what I wanted to do, but fuck am I gonna do about it? It's happening. I'm gonna put this on my brow bone. Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. Anyways, I'm excited, and I'm curious because when I'm around men, I'm so like feminine. When I'm around women, I'm so like I take on like a masculine role. Like I want to be their boyfriend, which isn't like a bad thing, but it's just like, who the fuck am I? You know what I mean? And can I still authentically be the same person if I like have different gender expressions in relationships with people? Because with men, I'm afraid that if I just like, you know, am more like what literally my idea of mask is still like totally female, but you know what I mean? That I get scared to be that or I'm men, but then with women too, I also get scared to when I meet them as like, you know, wearing like my jeans and just being like, hey babe, and stuff like that. And then I pop out with like a full face of makeup and like lip gloss, you know? I worry about that. But I think with the right person, I won't have to worry. And it's hard feeling like in my relationship with him, maybe he didn't accept all these things about me that I thought he did, and he just really wanted a refuge from loneliness. But I still believe someone's out there. And in the meantime, I can get ready on a summer night and talk to you guys and write beautiful songs and get patsy. Oh, I'm so excited. It's gonna, oh my God. I love the food, but this place takes forever, which I know means that it's like cooking, but like still, can you guys just microwave it? I'd forgive you. But it's not even authentic, but like, I mean, the people who run it are like Thai, but I've heard from people who are from like Thailand and stuff that it's like not super authentic, but it's still made with, I think, more love and authenticity. So usually this Maybelline Sky High mascara, which is fine. I think most mascaras are fine. I definitely, I've said this a million times, but I do not think you ever need to buy like expensive mascara. If you want to, you do you, but Sophie investment. But like, do you see that? You literally cannot see like half what I've been doing on my face today. Sorry. Bitch. I was gonna spray my face and now I have mascara on. I don't want it to run, but maybe wait for my mascara to set a second. And I'll, no, because if I do my lips, if I spray it over my lips, I'm like, I'm gonna taste this, but it's really gross. Okay. Oh, I sprayed my hand, great. Do you see that? I'm more like juicy looking. Okay. Oh my God. Now I'm gonna take some of the, I use like makeup cotton pad wipes and stuff just to like clean my face when I start, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna wipe that on my hands. Oh, I'm doing that, I'm sorry. I do know why I'm doing that. It's because I've been watching The Boys and there's like memes of The Boys and they will literally, they'll like use like caricature drawings of the characters. It's so funny. Oh my God, lip liner. I love lip liner. I'm gonna be eating though. I mean, I always eat, but I'm gonna be like actually eating. So maybe it's been crazy. But maybe it's been crazy. I'm gonna use my darkest one, but I am gonna use this Kylie Cosmetics. Y'all, I like Kylie Cosmetics. I'm sorry, fight me. Problematic person, but the cosmetics I like. This is the shade Learn. No, because I'm wearing a bold. Where is the lip liner? Oh, there was a lip liner that I used to really like, and I know exactly what I want to do with it, but I'm not gonna do that because I can't find it. So I'm actually gonna use Whirl from MAC. If you see redness above my lips, it's because I shaved my mustache and I don't think my mustache liked that. This looks sloppy, but I like that. I like that. And I think, I don't know what the fuck this makeup look is, honestly. This will show him. It's literally not for him, but in my head, like I know he's gonna see it, probably. There's my Maybelline lipstick and the shade, I don't fucking know. Nude Lust. Are y'all lusting? I hope y'all, I should not ask if y'all are lusting because some of y'all are probably not old enough to lust, so ignore that question. Look at the lighting. I'm probably gonna have to change a couple things before I go. This is the makeup. This is real. This is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Probably upside down now. Sorry. Let me go back. Well, at least I'm funny. It looks okay. I think I just need to. I love that. It's not my best makeup look, but honestly, I was discussing life, thinking of my goals. It's not my best makeup look, and maximizing my slay. So internally, like spiritually, this makeup looks amazing. Hope you enjoyed. Bye. Okay, I fixed it a little bit, blended some out. We're still a little orange, but I'm liking it. I think also just like, if we move back a little bit, I think the harsh lighting doesn't help it. That's better. Oh, I feel so pretty. It's not the ideal look for me, but I was also distracted because you guys distracted me. You FaceTimed me while I was making makeup. Just kidding. I had fun. And that's most important part. I love you guys.